David Corson, Thursday, May 1st. First day of the second month of Q2. Yeehaw! Put my shades up. Hey, hope you had a great Thursday. Another beautiful day. Look, a couple clouds. Actually, it was overcast kind of in and out all day, but once again, the sun came out late in the afternoon, and here I am sweating. It had a little nip in the air. I got a long sleeve shirt on, some long pants. I probably could have put some shorts on, but it's okay. The heat's coming. Got to get used to it, so I'll force my way through it, and I'll sweat a little. I'll rehydrate and gain it back. But all in all, pretty awesome day. Was up at the crack of dawn doing some database work and just doing some inputting, and just a busy day. Had a couple of really good conversations on the phone. Had a Zoom call. And just sent a lot of emails out. I got an event next week up in Cleveland, between Cleveland at this place called Davies Seed Farm. They're a tree service anyway. They have a really cool campus. We're going up there and taking the tour. And then we got a reception at a brewery right around the corner. It's in Kent. I've never been there. Been to Cleveland, been to Canton, Akron. Never in Kent, where Kent State, all the historical stuff, during the 60s and, all that. Anyway. It's in Kent, so flying into Cleveland next Thursday and driving over, and then staying Thursday night and catching an early flight back on Friday morning next week. So I want some of my buds to come by and say hello. Got a really good roofing advertiser, does architectural coatings. He's up there in Kent. Hope Mr. Hanna can make his way over. It's probably a hop, skip, and a jump. Akron, Canton, Cleveland, depending on where you're going. It's about a 40 minute ride, depending on traffic. Depending on where you're going. Cleveland's a big city. You can be all the way on the east side. It's a little further. So Akron's just south, kind of southeast of Cleveland. But yeah, so that was my day. Oh my God, floors are installed, and they look beautiful. My wife was up there. She sent me a couple of pictures. It was her turn to be up there today. And anyway, blinds are coming in, epoxy the floor. They were supposed to do it in the middle of May. They called us, hey, we can do it next week. Yeah. So irrigation's going in tomorrow, and then sod and trees on Monday and Tuesday. Maybe he might start Saturday. I have no idea what he's doing, but I know definitely on Monday. And it's just exciting. My wife, the cabinets, the cabinets are done. The slab, the surface material for the kitchen's getting delivered, and the sidebar and the backsplash, and she's got it all the way running all the way down the island. I guess that's the trend, to do for your kitchen, but it's going to look really, really nice. And got to order my fence material because I'm going to go up there and pound out that fence. I'm going to grab a couple guys, and we're going to dig those holes with an auger, put the posts in, pour the concrete, put water in there, let it set overnight, make sure everything's level, and then paint the boards, staple them, put the chicken wire up. It's probably about 300 feet of fence, and got to put a gate, over there where there'll be a gate. We'll put a gate in the back too. But yeah, I'm gonna do that one myself. I'll take some video. And hey, nail gun, auger, and a paint sprayer, and I'll be in business. Heck, I could start my own fence company. It's not my first fence. All my houses have had fences, metal, wood. We've had trees fall on them. I got blown down one time at the trophy house. Oh my God, it took out like 3 sections of this metal fence. It was, those things were like $2,500 a piece. That was beautiful. And the trees that fell on them, they made that metal like toothpicks, And shoot, when I first moved here, the tornado came and ripped our fence down. And heck, I've replaced plenty of stuff on fence. The fence is not an unusual thing for me, but I can definitely put one in with the right tools and a little knowledge and watching a little YouTube. Hey, you can do anything. I'm not gonna say you're gonna operate on someone, but you can definitely put a fence in, and you can learn how to do stuff. And you learn by doing, making mistakes, figuring it out. Hey, this is the way you do it. So, all in all, that's my day. And the house is, I said May 1st. Shoot, it's gonna be done early next week, to get our inspection done. So, in any event, that's my day. Feeling great, working on myself, working on my happiness, my financial stability, my legs, my arms, my cardio, clean up my mindset. I got some stuff yet to do tonight. Gotta get up early, get some things done in the morning. Got a podcast, and then I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can, and then go up and see the house. And it's gonna be awesome. My dumpster's full. Just called the dumpster guy. Said, "Hey, Josh, man, gotta come up and pick that up. I think I'm done. I think I need just a little bag. I just have some boxes and some small stuff, and can't put it on the concrete. Just poured it. Can't put it on the new sod. So I think our dumpster days are done." So yeah, he's a good guy. Actually, my neighbor owns the company that I'm using. He's in commercial roofing, but he owns a dumpster and a toilet gig and does all these sites. It's a really cool business. Hey, everybody's got to go to the bathroom on the construction site. And dumpsters, hey, it's an awesome thing. You buy them, you pay for them, you pay it off, and you just keep renting them out. It's a repetition game, and if you maintain them, they'll last a lifetime. And you get some good drivers, and you got a business. So, word of mouth. I found that dumpster. You know where I got? My grader gave them to me. It was he told me about, he hooked me up with a couple of people, just like our framer. Our framer hooked us up with a lot of people. We looked at a lot of people. We always get 3 to 4 bids, just like today. Well, yesterday, we had these my wife was giving this other girl that does all these blinds, our projects. And anyway, they came out and it wasn't outrageous. It wasn't outrageous. It was expensive. Anyway, we had another person come out. She was like, half the price, same stuff. And she wants to do something in the magazine. Now, if I didn't go out and just take that first quote, I would have never found out about that. We get 3 to 4 quotes, for sure. And we don't even nickel and dime people. We appreciate professionalism on, putting stuff together and installing it, and it's all really, really cool. It's well worth it. But sometimes people go overboard. They come in and they see a nice neighborhood, and they jack the price. Just like the pool guys. They're outrageously expensive. One guy was well over 6 figures for a 30 by 16 pool. Guess what? When I get my occupancy thing, my certificate, I get moved in, you know what I'm doing? When I put the sod down on Monday, I'm marking the 30 by 16 as well as the concrete that's going to go around it. I'm not putting any sod there. I'm not going to rip it up and throw it out. I'm going to get that hole dug. I'm going to have the whole summer to build that pool with a friend of mine. So once again, another thing to do. But I don't know how to do shotcrete or gunite, but I'm going to learn how to do it. I have a plumber and electrician that can wire the pool equipment and the electrical. And yep, so I'm going to build that too. If I would have dug that hole, I wouldn't have got my occupancy certificate, And I wasn't sure if I really even want to put it in until I saw the house and how it turned out. So, yeah. But here's what I'm thinking, my word of the day. Before I stop yakking. I could talk about the house all day. Word of the day for May 1st. First day of second month of Q2, 2025. That word is theory. Yeah, theory, theoretical. Any way you want to use it. But theory is once again, it's a connector word. It connects you. And you got to have a theory about everything. What's your theory on life? What's your theory on athletics? What's your theory on business? What's your theory on relationships? How are you going to do them? Where are you going to do them? When are you going to do them? Why are you going to do them? Do you like it? Are you having fun? All those things. Theory. It's such a good word to have in your verbiage, because theory is tied to, once you have a theory, you create a vision, then a plan, then you take action, you execute, you learn, you win, and then you finish, and then you figure out how you can do it better and improve it. So it's a really cool word. In athletics, what's your theory about shooting the ball on the ground or shooting it in the air? All right, I'm an OTG guy, on the ground. In lacrosse, you can bounce the ball in the net. So many of these kids in high school, they think they're going to be a pro. These guys rip the ball 120, 130 miles an hour. And they can pinpoint it in the top right corner, the low corner. But bouncing the ball, because if you shoot at a goalie and he's right-handed and he's got his right-handed stick over there, he's got a big old badminton, he's going to stop it. Or a good goalie wolf, you know. So my theory is shoot on the ground, all right? My theory is give it all. Give it your all. My theory is play all 60 minutes, all right? And don't let up, especially if you're in the playoffs, just like the NHL is going on right now, all right? But theory in athletics, it's got chess games, and you look at tape, and you find out stats, and who's injured, who's not, and, you know, just all these things come into your preparation to succeed. So having a theory in athletics, a positive one that's obtainable and doable, very, very strategic. Business. What's your theory? Why are you in business in the first place? Or why are you pitching it the way you are? There's probably a lot better ways. You've been doing business for X amount of years and you haven't changed anything. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Don't get me wrong. But what's your theory on that? You should always try and always improve, adding new things. And, you could come out with one line of product to make a lot of money and be consistent, especially if it's a commodity item like lumber. But cabinets, I look at the house, floors, they're all commodity items. You could get really nice stuff or you could pay a little less and still have some really high quality. You know, we're building a nice house. We wanted the quality, but there's ways to get it down. So that my theory is that in business, whatever you're doing, it's got to be positive. It's got to be moving forward. And if you work on theory and then put stuff into action, see if it works. Heck, you might even be able to start a new division, gain more market share, make more sales. Doesn't matter who you are. Everybody's got ideas. Don't discount anybody because they could work. You just got to figure a way to do it. It's not what you don't have. It's what you do with what you have. So relationships, theory. Hey, I want to have a good time. I want to laugh. I want to smile. I want to go out to dinner. I want to go do things with someone I like. That's my soulmate. I want to hang out with people that have my same vision. I want to do, just like in business too. Those are relationships. Hey, I want to hang out with people that have the same mindset as I do. So it's so important. And you know what? It rubs off on people. Because after you have a conversation with someone you don't even know, they're going to look at you and they're going to leave you like, hey man, that guy was very profound. Man, yeah, I had a lot of theoretical ideas. Very, very cool. Hello. So, having theory in relationships, crucial. Remember, positive mindset. Keep it simple. Communicate. Stick a sock in your mouth when you need to shut up. Use your ears. Listen. Be flexible, negotiable, transparent. It's a nice theoretical way to be in a relationship. And don't forget, it's your responsibility to make a positive out of a negative. If it's a cloudy day, make it partly cloudy or partly sunny. Do whatever you need to. And then sleep. You got to have your body get 6 to 8 hours. What's your theory on sleep? How are you going to get your body to get it? How are you going to prep for it? How are you going to teach it? How are you going to teach your mind, hey, it's time to go to sleep? What's your theory on that? Well, I've been working on mine for almost 4 months. I get about 6.5 hours. And I feel awesome every morning. Like this morning, I jumped out of bed, I went right to my desk, and I knew what I had to get done, and boom, I was raring to go. And I don't drink coffee. I have a banana, a Cliff Bar, pop a couple vitamins, and I'm going. So that's my theory on that. So, theory, add it to your verbiage. Work on it every day. And if you work on it every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of the year, all the way into December 31st, you'll have 8 months of data on yourself. And you'll be able to look back and go, wow, I remember all those days. Some days I had better theory. Some days I had less. Some days I was right on target. But regardless, they're all learning experiences. and you'll remember them all. Do it right here on your phone. You're connected to it. All right? And create a notepad or a ledger or Excel file. Write a paragraph on how you improved on your your theory thinking. Theoretical theory, whichever you want to use it. And it might change as you start improving, but you'll always have to have a theory to do anything. What's my theory about brushing teeth? What's my theory about cooking eggs? What's my theory about driving down the highway? What's the theory about, getting things done, being clean, getting rid of clutter? It's all there. So it's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put up your knowledge vault. Use it for whenever you can. Whenever you need a theory, it can bring you out from the doldrums of the deep abyss of doubt, negativity. So, hey, have a great Thursday night. It's TGIF tomorrow. Woohoo! In the weekend. And I know what I'll be doing. I'll see you up on the lot. That's what I'm going to do it at the end of the day tomorrow. Shoot some video and get ready to close this thing out. Get back to business for almost the second half of the year. It'll start in June. So, have a great Thursday night. Be safe. Take action. Theory.